It's Rush and the spawn. He's got armor. He's ready and waiting. There's a kit on the player config to rotate into this site, but Rush, he's gone very far forward. Maybe not expecting the Palace burst so quick. Tizian dropping him. Blame has got to do the damage in from the connector. And Poison's already been picked off as well. Big in a fantastic position in the post plant.
Yeah, Config to try and join up with his old mate Blame F down towards connector. Complexity, though, they find themselves to say on, ooh, Zantara's a little too thick for his own good up in the Palace, but he's hidden himself away and saved it for another day. Searson taps down one, and this should be the round now. Complexity, it's going to require some real heroics. Config trying to be the hero, but now he finds himself trapped. He's going to get put in the ground, and it's Big to secure the pistol. They'll go ahead and keep it damn near flawless, only losing one man. Rush here, down towards ramp, getting this information, hasn't heard any footsteps. He hasn't heard nor seen anything. And so this has allowed Complexity to take a bit of a gamble, a bit of an educated risk. Zantara's brought down low through the body of Tizian, Poison, and his scout doing so much damage. And Config and Obo, now they've come in for a bit more. This scout has shot Big out of the round.
Wow.
Oh, Searson gonna best Poison there with the scout over in middle. Blame F now down in the connector, deeked away from Tabson. We know these German Deagles are a little bit terrifying. Oh, another kill from Tabson. This connector now going the way of Big. The last two players for Complexity are both over towards the B-bomb site, and Tabson, despite being 28 points of health, is continuing to lay down the pain train. It's only Obo with this scavenged Galil, and Tabson finishes him off as well, thanks to that flash from Tizian. Big have been really keen on abusing this connector portion of the map, at the very least, to leave pressure on this A-bomb site and make it pretty hard for Complexity to have much of a read as to what's going on. But in this round here, it's actually the B play. You got to get past Config, though, and they have managed to do it. Tabson was lurking in the connector, as he has done a hell of a lot. He gets dropped, so that's left this into a 3-on-3. Blame F can deny the bomb plant here. Doesn't quite manage it, but he has left Complexity with a man advantage. So now he waits. He knows he's got a foothold in the bomb site, and so this narrows down where Big can be. They now know the AWP is at short, and if you're Complexity, you've already figured out that Zantara's is somewhere up here in the apartments, but he just sprays between the two.
Boost up on the wide side of the cinder blocks. Tabson's going to lose his face to Config's Deagle, and even run boosting back into the B side, making sure that Big don't react aggressively. They're scared of B, and for good reason. Complexity have pushed T-spawn.
Yeah, this could get out of hand. You know, you're going to expect one. Are you going to expect even more? Because Blame F is still here. And now that they've dealt with the man in the back line, Big, they're going to keep on holding, keep on waiting, keep on keeping on. Keto caught there. The moment he takes his eye off the angle, he gets found, as is the way in many a Counter-Strike games. And Tara's up through the connector. That's the bomb drop. This was only pistols for Complexity, and they find themselves in a 4v2. More than doable here.
Do Big even want to go for this? They've left the bomb, at least temporarily, as they try and go elsewhere, boosting a player up into window to avoid noise from the bench side. Jump, it doesn't matter. Obo jumps up from short, and he gets a quick D kill. This should be the save for Searson, but easier said than done with players all over the map.
They're going to have money to spare, and so that digs them out of this hole they were in. Now, in this round, Searson picks up the pace, flashed into middle.
This Krieg is going to be so good on this angle, though. Jiggled Zantara as he gets the info ahead of time. Rush, he fires off too early. That Molly's going to trap Blame. He does not have a smoke, and he's being chased down, hunted, hounded into the corner. Low HP, but Tabson's getting spammed, and Config, what an incredible kill. He saves his teammate's life.
Searson posted up in the connector. Just one member left for Team Complexity here.
Yeah, Rush throws that in, and it does bait Tizian into keeping an eye on lower. Not only did it give Rush a bit of a safe space to escape from underneath the scaffolding there, but it duped Tizian into focusing all of his attention over here. Missed shot there from Poison. That could have been an opener. Blame F and Obo extending this advantage even further. And Obo still fragging, still hungry. Puts a stop to Searson. Keto, last man standing, has managed to double up here. That bomb down on Tetris, 3 players over towards the connector side. How do you even begin to get back into this if you're Keto? The answer is you don't. Complexity are going to get themselves that 3rd round.
Only one man here, and Tabson, he could cheese his way through this smoke or just try and make the bench jump. Can't be heard, though. In the meantime, Big are hitting B fast.
Yeah, Tizian dropped immediately. Xantares has been so good on these entries. They do put a stop to him, but now they've got to stop the rest of Big. Poison delivering inside of the bomb site. He's got to watch out because Tabson dropped around from behind and he just about gets that kill. Blame F now has to lead by example in the 1v2. Tabson and Searson to beat on the other side of things, and Blame F now easing his way into the bomb site. That nade's going to find some damage onto Searson, but doesn't spot him.
Complexity looking to force the issue in mid, though. 3 men thrown at the problem. Will that be the solution?
Will it be the solution? You know, that's a pretty good question, Hugo. It's AWP on Searson seems to be a solution for the side of Big Clan. He is on one today. Xantares trying to do a little bit of the same. Gets caught out with his Krieg. Can he win the battle? No. Oboe, it's going to be too quick on the draw. Pieing down the corner with his rifle. Let's see if he can put a stop to this or at least slow them down. He's good for 1. Can he get 2? That would be the game changer, I do believe. Nope, he's only good for 1. Blame F, though, already here. Looks for the kill, finds it. 50 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to play with. Oboe getting 1 in the meantime. Just 1 player left in Tabson here for Big Clan. 1v1. Tabson, Oboe.
Oh, and he takes the peak straight up.
Good
Damage
grief.
has been traded back and forth. He goes back in. But Oboe is cemented on the angle. The hat trick there. Right, all right, boys. Well, that's fine. You know, like, just call me out like that. But Tizian,
no,
nobody even knew.
Both orbs gone in a blink of an eye. And talking of down, Blame looking at the ground, waiting around as Big try and move their way towards the connector. They've read it, they've predicted it, and Searson's going to see his head. He does find the shot through the box as he takes Blame F down low, finishing the job. Oboe on the site alone. He's got the Kree. The weapon of choice, but the bomb's been dropped in middle. 28 seconds. The cat split is gone. It's only Searson here left, and B has been cleared up as well. Searson just playing for the kill. He knows he's got him locked, and he's got him loaded as well. Big 9 rounds at the end of the first half.
I'm going to assume this is live, even though the bee hopping around at spawn. Tizian in sight finds a pretty disgusting kill on a config. He's going to look for another one. He's going to keep lining him up. He almost grabs himself a 3rd in Oboe. But Keto's going to be there to make sure that Big Clan grab this round.
Complexity, I love the pace, so much confidence. Searson's up with the scout, but there's a double peek. Xantares is here, and it's actually a combination kill. Tabson and the likes of Xantares getting away with damage there.
And I've lived in a gaming house before. Things can get pretty weird.
Yeah, I mean, we'll revisit that in a second, because speaking of houses, speaking of gaming, there's a lot of that going on up in the apartments. Tizian trying to hold down the B-bomb site, getting pressured. Flashbang is brilliant from Tabson, and that's allowed him to secure himself a double. Poison all alone, far from home, and trying to rescue this round. Sprays back and forth, but can't quite cement the kills necessary. Big swarm into that bomb site.
Nonetheless, go check out the post by Mr. Sponge over on Twitter. He's got pictures of our cool house, and we're back into the action.
Oh, Keto annihilated back in CT. Searson's trying to get out of danger, and all right.
The sink is coming. Oh, God. Tabson.
What are you doing? This isn't fair. He's just gimmicking around this smoke. Stop, Tabson. No, don't get any more. Don't get any more. Rush is going to go through. Rush is going to go through. This could be huge. He's hidden in this smoke. They're all around him. They're spraying, but no one's connected anything yet. And now Rush emerges, does deal with the first man. The other 3 are all back in CT, and Tabson gets that 3rd in the round. Big. They're going to secure themselves another 12-9 now. And he's waiting for this this push out through the ramp, but it's not going to come through anytime soon. Instead, they boost a man up into window. Tabson is looking through these vents, and he might just find a little gap to see through. Binoculars out. But Blame F has still been able to emerge from his cocoon, a beautiful butterfly that is Blame. Gets a kill over here towards the A-bomb site. Searson still alive, still an unknown entity up in the palace. You got to dethrone this royalty if you want to take the A-bomb site. The bomb goes down, and Blame is continuing to lay down the pain train. But Tabson and Xantares. Searson, everyone getting a kill in a matter of seconds here, has flipped it back in favor of Big. Where's this come from? Rush now trying to bail them out, but he only gets one. It's all come down to Blame. He started this round with 2. He's got to end it with 4 if Complexity want to keep the dream alive. But unfortunately for Complexity, Tabson is 1 step ahead, as are the rest of Big. That'll be the defuse. That will be this first map. The map pick of Complexity goes the way of Big Clan.
Monster kill.
Fast A play as well, Big. They are storming. You talk about vent dives. Well, they've dived the vent. They're down B in the bomb.
No.
It's not joined them. It's taking a bit of a vacation. Obo, top of the hut, tippity top, shooting down with those dualies, double pistols, and even more effect as Complexity take this advantage. Blame getting caught. Xantares jumping around the corner like a mad lad. Obo dead as well. And Big, they've wrapped the yard. They're coming back for this bomb, and they've taken the advantage.
Have Big Clan still 4 alive in this round, just poisoning Config to try to stop this plant. They line up, and it's Xantares that lines Keto up. That was certainly not in the plans.
Config shut down as well. Xantares with 4.
Blame Meth is going to try to squeak his way into the site. For the time being, it's going to be Obo that takes first contact there towards the back halls. With the Deagle, he's trying to ring out a shot. Eventually, Config comes to help.
Oh, here he is. Okay, I thought Xantares was going to be on for a roll there, but instead, Big are getting rolled, and Searson now. Oh, my word.
Well, this is awkward.
They are rubbing each other in this ring. It is a massage in the smoke and poison. Searson still towards outside. Complexity. They are going down towards this B bomb site, and they've isolated Searson, but look at this wrap from Xantares. Luckily, Blame gets a drop on it ahead of time, so even though he doesn't get that kill, the information's huge. This wrap could have sealed the deal for Big. It has bought them precious time, and time was the one thing that Complexity don't have a lot of, and now it's manpower as well. That time at too far tick, they've got to try and hold on to these weapons, but it's only Obo to survive.
Get away with it. 2 rounds to their name. Searson, he lost that last round. He's got a scout to play with in this one. Not for long. Poison takes him down. There is a tag at least. He hits the first shot, but it's not enough.
Yeah, they have a lot of variations of these smokes. I think that's something you have to give credit to Big for, right? They throw out a...
Oh, okay. That's off of Span.
Yeah. Oh, no. Come on, no more. No more. Surely this is where it comes to a close. Surely they're hiding in that smoke. Poison didn't see it, but Blame F is on the angle, and Poison is on 3 in this round. He just might be able to get a little bit more here.
They're going to see Poison before Blame can stop them, though, if they come out of this angle. So run boost across, it's going to get hurt. Blame knows where they both are, and he can start to fire off. That's one. Poison's attention diverted. Keto gets a kill onto Config aggressing in main, but at 10 seconds, it's all about saving. Cole might try and kill him after time. He's going to take a quick fight, and Obo will get him before that timer runs down. So not all smooth sailing.
Fast door play attempted, and attempted might be the operative word. It's very successful here for Big.
Current endeavor we have on our hands.
Yeah.
The escapism known as Counter-Strike.
Oh, there's no escape from this round for Blame F. He gets hunted down.
Yeah, Poison's been very good, at least with the AWP on the Raptors.
There was the heart is one of the hardest working muscles in the human body. If not, maybe not for Blame F, but then it would be the arms. In this round, you got to have a big brain, you got to have a big heart. Ooh. And, well, someone's not shy of that. That's Poison up in heaven. We'll get mollied out, but Xantares found over in main. Complexity 7-3. They're going to mop that round up, get it back under control. Nice of you to chime in, Hugo. Welcome.
We're trying to do some technical stuff here, Harry. We're trying to fix the telestrator, okay?
I know.
How else do we provide the content that you know and love?
Well, yeah. You love it, you wear it, and right now, Complexity, they're wearing a face of embarrassment in this round. They're losing to these pistols. Poison and Obo, though, they've been shining stars, diamonds in the rough, and this time, now it's
Style point.
it's just Poison. He's getting shipped down and finished off by Tizian.
Poison gets tagged as well, dropping down towards Hell. Flame spotted a man behind him. He's stuck out on a limb, and Tabson now has no limbs left. He's lost his face.
Last round of the half, and it does look like Zanteres knows that Blame is down here in spawn. He's going to hold him in place. Molotov's going to force him back, so that's going to force a fight. Kito's going to find one for himself on config, and somehow, some way, it's not gone the way he planned it to towards CT spawn. Of course, the timing of Poison peeking out from upper certainly does help. Rush keeping him honest, though. Zanteres on 8 HP, the last one here, and that's going to be the last round of the half. Complexity dominant here, 11-4.
We got a fast approach as well. That quick molly down, but it's only a fake. Complexity are sending players out towards the ramp, and with a dink to Zantares, they've dropped him down to the depths below. Obo opening up, keeping that KD on good appearances, but Searson inside of the hut has dropped the bomb. It's pandemonium on this top site. Complexity trying to get back into A, and there's so many CTs here. Another one in the vent to try and rotate up. Poison's got the bomb back though, and they don't have to commit, but Blame is here and no longer. Now just leaving it to the young gun of Poison. Not got the AWP, but what can he do with a Glock? Now for the tough bit, Complexity. They want to bring us to a third map. We wanted that coming into this series. It is Dust 2 if we get there.
Are we finally going to see a conversion from Big? Because it's not gotten off to the best of starts. This scout of Poison is getting away with a lot of damage here. Thankfully, Tabson alleviates some of the pressure, but it might only be briefly, because now Blame F is here as Deagle finally able to finish off Tabson, and that's going to keep them out advantage in favor of Complexity. Late smokes down towards outside. I like this. Complexity held on to these for a very, very long while. Didn't throw them in early. That means if you're big, you haven't had the chance to block them with a Molotov. You haven't created any space there, gotten information from it. And they're not even using the wall of smokes. This is all a fake. And this has kept attention towards outside. Tizian was down in secret having to hold for this. Kito, his footsteps over at ramp. And so now Tizian has his work cut out for him. Down towards the double doors. Flash goes out. Doors now swing wide. Bomb plant denied, but the trade is found. And this is going to leave Kito in the hot seat. 1 versus 3. And his cheeks are burning. Kito dinks down Obo back at the site. Sprays onto config. Now down to the 1v2. Deagle's on the other side. 1 shot's all that's required for Blame F. And that's a 12th round on the board for Complexity.
Kito spamming. Blame F's dropped down the vents though. Big know that could have happened. They don't know it has happened though. That's not confirmed. And so no one's rotated down towards lower just yet. That's a nice shot from Searson. He actually gets a dink through the box onto Poison, down to 8. And talking of down, Complexity are running down to lower.
Yeah, they're going to cross pretty safely. Poison, the only one that's taken a hit so far, and it's Kito in the vents. 5-7, just letting them have it. Rush and Blame F even the score up. 3v2, Searson and Zanteres.
Shouldn't at first having to watch so many angles. As time's ticked away, he catches the timing on the vent push. Complexity tried to leave this B site. They'd already sent Obo up to secure the top side, and he can't manage that. Zanteres and Searson getting the job done. Oh, Searson arriving. That AWP shuts down the first. There's Zanteres to help out, and this tag team is getting tags across the board. Zanteres coming alive, and he might be on for the 4K rush alone. This entire round has been torn from the hands of Complexity. Zanteres, the menace, finally dealt with, but Rush, will get himself another. And you can sometimes tell when someone's feeling it. It looked like he was for a second there, but the timing just off. Kito,
give us some Pro League memes. If it's good, we're going to bring you up. We're going to give you a little bit of a showcase on this stream. We're actually going to have some after this.
Zanteres over at ramp. He'll get dunked on. Too many players, too little time, but for Tabson, he loves the challenge. Double kill, and the bomb dropped. That's landed down in the cubby hole. This round now becomes very, very hard for Complexity. Obo, if any man could get me believing again, it's Obo, and obviously Config as his partner in crime. Now it's Tabson left to try and shut down these 2 evaders of the law. Tabson. Ooh, timing. What? Flicks back onto Config. Just Obo, and he sprays, but Obo's faster. Complexity, they'll get that 13th round.
Oh, I like that blue smoke as well. Goes up on top of... Oh, even a boost inside of A. This is crazy. Cole have so many ideas in this round. They've dropped down Vent off the back of that top site kill. They had a smoke on top of the blue box. You can see Tabson can't see above Silo, and Cole can get so deep in the yard. It is pandemonium. They're all over the place. Santares trying to force players out of the site with utility, but they have done the same to him. Grenade to follow, potentially. That molly is not going to stop the bomb plant from coming in. It's a 3-on-3 retake. Do or die for Big.
Rush here, close to ramp. 2 players on the other side. And, oh, he's caught the timing on Akito and Zantares. This round is over.
There are some real strange people in this world.
Yeah, I gotta say, right, like, you could toe the line a bit, but it can't be so unsafe for work
I mean,
that it gets us taken off the air.
You can do it, but we're just not going to show it. Oh, that's a start, and that's a finished game. This is done. This is over. Get him out of here. Send him home. It's surely Big falling apart. 2 players dropping in mini with no clue what's going on, trading weapons around, and Antares the final man to fall, and Complexity. What a turnaround for them. What a performance over on Nuke.
And I've seen some pretty strange things, but a mid to B split is not one of them.
Bang.
Rush, though, really nailing it, both in the game and as he observes it. Saw him on your screen a second ago. Blame F nailing that of Tizian off the catwalk. He's going to hold up in the site, trying to find a couple more heads to pop here with his USP. And he is certainly stuck for the time being. Big close the gap. They find themselves all the way towards the A site. Looks like they're going to get a bomb plan out of this.
Tabson's dropped into spawn, though. He's cleared this. It's left him in an awkward spot, but at least he's got the info. He knows what they're all coming for from, rather, the headshots starting to flow through, and they are all coming up in favor of Big.
Zantares fast out. He's Bames John right now. Rush, could we turn the X-ray off for 1 second just to... Yeah, look, just hidden. That barrel is but a pixel away from sticking out on the screen.
He should have this kill as long as he doesn't turn to tunnels, though.
Wow, this is the test now. This is the timing for it. Tizian able to get that trade at the expense of Tabson. Blame F blindsided. Keto, they didn't know he was here because he was hidden all round long.
First line of defense, it is Tizian. Double peek can come through. That's a great chance as Poison's taken that kill. The aim punch won't stop the AWP, and Searson doesn't know there are 2 players. In the tunnels, they line up. A shot to Rush down low, but he doesn't even know. Someone's called it. Someone's told him what to look at, and now he's ready. The footsteps give it away, and Rush is going to save the day. He's won the round. Is there time? Should just be enough here for Complexity.
Tizian left in tow to hold down these rotations at the catwalk. Complexity, are they ready for what's about to come their way?
Oh, Rush has already lost his life. Keto's actually going to follow up here, and Config now has to hold B alone. Quickly dropped by the likes of Taps and the Lurks. Find success here for Big as well. It's a flawless round, yet to even receive a point of damage, and that might not change. Poison's got to duck, he's got to drop, and he's got to survive, but he can't. Smoke towards CT spawn here for Big. They're just going to go fast up cat. We haven't seen many of these A plays, not with the full execute smokes, and Poison's been cut off by exactly that. The flash is good, and Keto has been pushed up. They have been setting this young man up so well today as he once again finds a crucial opening kill. 20 seconds left as the bomb gets planted, and we still have a lurk in middle just to cut off these B rotates.
Yeah, Tizian really being that guy right now is scary. Well, maybe not. Next round, man. Next round.
Yeah, he's been the man that they've been trying to leave in these like lurks to lock down the rotations. Him falling short in this round has had some pretty resounding impacts. Tabson will get one. But that bomb, they're already on it.
They got it.
Config doesn't have a kit. This is going to give a bit more time to Zantares. Maybe there's a chance, but Rush holds the line and a defuse comes in.
CT only gets a kill for his troubles. Wow.
Searson's going to find himself just hanging around, and another kill. You know, pug like a dog.
Yeah.
Kind of beastly looking, you know.
Pretty crazy.
Anyway, here's the B hit. It looks like it's going to be that a big. Trying to go all the way up. Flash is coming out, causing a little bit of chaos. And it's Rush to be there on the call. Takes down Taps, and Keto falls as well. But ultimately, nothing goes in the way of Complexity overall. Just Blame F left alone in 1v3.
He's able to take a real control over some of these games. Zantares is going to get blindsided there by the Deagle down in lower tunnels. The rest of Big are over here at long. They're going to try and get out. Tagged on the cross. Searson removes Poison there. Rush in with 2. And another from Config. It's Searson alone. He needs the ace if he wants to pick this round up. We have been talking about this man all day long. And I have no doubt he's garnered some new fans from his performance here for Big. Oh, he needs the ace, and he's not quite able to get it. 4 kills for Searson. Try as he might, can't quite win that fight out, and Complexity, I'll take a third.
Player up catwalk, very aggressive Blame, taking risks, taking matters into his own hands, and he'll lose it.
Does it go any further than this? Because Tizian is ready and waiting for exactly this. In the meantime, Big are going to go back to this this mid to B. Tizian once again is the man having to play this lurk role, but he's been struggling a bit in these last few rounds. Now the rest of the team have to try and pick up the pieces. Do they even want to commit to B?
Apparently not. Bombs up Cat, but Poison is here. He's had a slow start to this game, but we know what he can be like. Quick shot. Tabson gone, and the bomb dropped. He's got to go for more. Great repeat from Xantares. He hits a perfect timing. A second after Poison goes out wide, Xantares does the same. Searson almost looked like he had that. Obo is going to take the kill away, though, and now it's up to Xantares.
But they do have the bomb down here. It's going to be Xantares finding the wall bang on Rush. Now 1v1 with Obo, and he does come out victorious. Obo, the young lad.
Nade not quite finding the damage they were hoping for. Molotov back in. Blame F catches Keto, who's had a bit of an unfortunate time around these smokes in these last few rounds. They're going to try and run boost the man over. Searson, let's go. Flying through the sky, but there's nobody there to receive this package. Poison flashed off the angle. Blame F still a threat down here in CTs. And Xantares was blind and lands that shot. Poison at least deals with Tabson, but Searson shrinks himself down. Curls up in a ball. That's not where that was meant to land.
Does not make it any easier, does it?
Oh, he's had to drop a molly. He tried to use the smoke that the molly creates to get himself out of danger. There's a man on the ramp and Searson, the smokes, the Molotov, they're all blocking him. Yeah, no, I am petrified after. It's gone so well the first time. Obo, let's see if he can share something here with the big squad as they come in. He's looking to give away some of these bullets, and it's buy one, get one free for Obo there. He gets two. Tizian and Tabson. Tabson's waiting on this lurk. They've removed Tizian from this role and entrusted Tabson with it. He shuts down Rush on the rotation. Blame F and Poison. There's money aplenty here for Complexity. They can give this one a go and still have everything they could possibly need heading into the next round. Damage done, and there's the kills. Tizian and Tabson lighting up the server, tying us up 7-7.
Just gets a little bit of a gumption to push towards T-spawn. He'll have all that information because the B hit is on now. The call has to be there. Config certainly giving the directive, certainly making that communication. He's going to go for the spray down. He's only been able to find Xantares first. Keto there close to the door finds him as well. Great defense from Config. Nice. Poison going to get it some of his own. Eventually Config falls, but in the window was able to find the last kill of the half right there. That's going to give us an 8-7 half for the side of Complexity.
And well, let's see if he was right. It certainly seems like it. Complexity, they get out through the long doors. Big aren't playing anyone here. So this is by design. Big are ready, raring to go over towards Catwalk and CT. Already 4 bodies nearby, primed, waiting, ready to go. And now as Complexity close the distance, these Glocks might get more dangerous, but it leaves them in the firing line of Big. Config there, going to win that first fight onto Tizian. Tabson will tap down Blame F at the very, very least. We're back into this 4-on-4 rush.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite the drive-by, and Config, helped out by Obo there, and now down to just one player remaining. Wow. Searson gets put in the ground.
And finally, that is the first pistol in this series that Big have lost. And losing their first pistol in the second. So, you know, we're in a whole different world now, Harry.
We most certainly are, and it's a brave new world here for Searson over at the A-bomb site.
Come to a little bit of a standstill. Searson top A site. He does land a shot there on the Config with the scout. Almost a second one there towards the pit.
You can just feel it, man. This round is so much impact from Searson. If the rest of the guys can keep it up, maybe they don't even need the rest of them, because Searson in with the third. Xantares, the scout doing work. Rush has brought it down to the 1v1. Tizian has to finish. Searson so graciously started here in this force buy from Big. Rush fakes the plant. Thinks that Tizian might be nearby. He was not. We know that. Rush doesn't. And so this has given Tizian a lot of time to close the distance. Start to work his way up close. Rush now checking the smoke. Tizian on the other side. And as that starts to dissipate, Tizian shuts him down over on the Goose.
Scout is half as good, but B-Rush might be the solution with the MAC-10's faster approach. Antares always let them get very deep smoked off. He has no idea, and now he's blind. They have found him on the car. Rush doubling up. He's making up for the previous round with 2 crucial entries towards a B site. That's a big kill from Searson, but it is going to go immediately traded. Grenades do damage to the unarmored Scout, and this retake is very difficult, but also at the same time very worth it for Big, considering what they're up against.
Molotov dropped in the sights, going to force Rush to make a play. He's going to go for the window peek. Finds Keto. Was looking to get in the sight. Meanwhile, taps in with a 2. Gets the spray. Can't find Blame in time. Force told us that this is going to be a matchup that you want to watch, and rightfully so.
Antares knows they're coming B with that. He's seen them spot mid. They've run back into the tunnels. Tizian is going to catch the first man in. There's a flash to follow. Blinded the AWP of Poison, who is just waiting for a fight, but none of them coming favorably for him. Antares doesn't need to peek this aggro as well. He can peek off of the contact of his teammate. There's the bomb drop. Antares goes wide, and he's done the damage. Obo low HP. The flashes are so good, and Antares is so quick.
Yeah, smoke down in mid, no information on how many players cross, but it might not matter. Complexity looking to change the pace. They're fast out long, so fast, in fact, that Big aren't ready. Blame, hurting, laying down the pain. Zantares will get 1. Looking for a bit more is Blame, and Zantares is quick on the trigger. With that kill, the bomb gets dropped out in the open. And Searson, the Cyclops, over towards top mid.
Cyclops, okay.
Look at him, 1 eye is all he needs.
He is winking through the scope right now. They're going to walk right into him with the bomb. It's Obo trying to get out of dodge. Eventually, though, just feeding the bomb over here to Searson. He can't really contain it. He's got to back off, and just the timing's not going to pay off for him. Rush is going to find him in the top of middle, as well as that of Tizian towards CT spawn.
Flash to follow, trying to keep Antares back. Utility's good. The Molly's going to make noise. He hears him, but he gets away as well. Rush, dangerous job of hanging around, but it might pay off wonderfully, as Antares didn't expect him to just creep through the doors. Truth. Well, not the truth, but...
I was going to say, looking for something, and something's found him. Config comes a-knocking. Tizian at least keeps things not even, but as even as physically possible here for Big.
Split down the middle.
As we say, 3v4, split right down the middle. Tizian back inside of B, has Keto with him now to try and wreck this.
Oh my
They
goodness.
swing. Are they ready for another man out through the tunnel? Keto flicks back, sees Blame. Blame playing on the angle, trying to jiggle, a wiggle, but it's Searson to cement this round for Big. Yeah, both those, one of those pit players has the Krieg as well. Rush, we needed to win that fight. They've taken tunnels control. They now know where this play is coming in. And Complexity, they've kind of realized that. They now know they've got to pick up the paces. There's bodies heading towards this A bomb site, whether they like it or not. Config trying to turn the tide of battle. Flashed up, but it's Searson to remove him. Now hidden over here at Gandalf. Obo, not one for the arts of dark magic. Shuts him down almost immediately here. Bomb plant now found, and a 3 versus 4. Taps and taps down 1. Blame F, meanwhile, fighting over at the car. Poison back in the bomb site. They're both doing damage, but he's lost his teammate. He's getting tagged from CT, and Tizian's going to finish him off. Because there's a bit of a timing in which Keto could get caught out if they're not careful. And now with this catwalk play coming in, here is the timing where Keto could get caught out. He's gone back towards Cat to keep an eye on things, and he's only good for 1. Poison getting the immediate trade. Tabson's position down in pit, never really playing into this round, seeing as it was just that full Cat commitment here from Complexity.
Oh, look at this position.
Config gave us a little nod. He's let us know that he knows.
What?
But Zantares is somehow 1 step ahead.
Wow.
Drops the man in CT. Man advantage now with Big. They were slow to approach this retake. That's wasted precious time. Half of the timer already ticked off this bomb. They've got to go fast. They've got to go now. And it's got to be clean for Big. Blame F up on the catwalk. Gets 1. Obo's helped out.
No
and
time.
in the blink of an eye, the timer's run low. Obo continuing to put up numbers. And Complexity, they're going to reach match and series point. The hat trick from this man. House of Cards that Big have assembled to fall down. Tabson. Oh dear, we've seen this before. We've seen this before. Complexity, did you watch that Na'Vi game? Blame F did, he's done his homework, and Tabson not getting away with it. Searson's dropped, Config and Rush, they put this in the advantage of Complexity. The A bomb site belongs to Cole, and Config is here. Tizian has brought it back into the realm of a 2-on-2. It's even odds. as we head into this retake. Bomb plant found for Rush. Config gets set up over towards Catwalk, and he's looking for this fight.
Oh, this is a dangerous position. You are committed. There's no backing out. The barrel gives it away. The flash is good. Config stuck, but he still gets the kill. The trade in for Xantares, 27 frags, and he needs just one more to make this overtime. Rush has been spotted on the site. Xantares going wide, and Rush will close it out. Complexity Gaming, 16-14. They shut down the third map of the series.